Okay, this week we are going to be writing and solving. You need to be able to write equations, especially if they're asking for you to solve them. It's very important that you know how to write them first. So we're going to fill in the blanks up at the top first for these. How would you write? Oops, it's too big. On how would you write x plus 6, or what words, because all of these means to add. Okay, which one of these words or what words, how can I write them so that we write x plus 6? If they say x plus 6, we would write x plus 6, just like that. You're writing this down. If they say x increased by 6, you would also write x plus 6. If they tell you x combined with six, you would write x plus 6. And if they tell you 6 more than x, okay, that means you're going to write it backwards, x plus 6, more than. The word than makes you flip the x and the 6. So the 6 and the x would flip, and it's x plus 6. Estas son todas las formas que puedes escribir x más 6. Y la última, where it says more than, tienes que voltear la x y la 6. El 6. All right, all the minus. All these words means to subtract, menos. So anything like x minus 3 or x decreased by 3. Okay, you would write x minus 3. And then these two that we flipped, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the word than, something with the word than. So less than. Okay, you would flip the x and the 3, and it's x minus 3. So this word than makes these two flip. So you would write it like this, x minus 3 instead of 3 minus x. And then if they say the difference of, difference of 3 and x, you would write x minus 3. Okay, so which ways could they give it to me so that I write it like this? 2x. 2 times x. Okay, if they tell you 2 times x, then you would write 2x. If they tell you twice, doble, twice x, then you would write 2x, el doble de x, 2x, twice x. And if they tell you the product of 2 and x, we would write 2x. Product. The word product means to multiply. All of these words right here mean to multiply. So I'm just going to put parentheses. That's multiplication. Okay? And all of these words over here mean to divide. So I'm just going to put the slash because that means division. So how could they give it to me so that I write it like this? X divided by 8. X divided, dividido por, by 8. And the quotient of. The quotient of. The word quotient means to divide. Esa palabra significa dividir. Quotient of x and 8, you would write x divided by 8. Okay? Why is all of that important? Because once we get to the big word problems down here at the bottom, they're using all of those key words. Okay? Like for instance, problem 39. They said each box contains 8. Well, the word each means to do what? Multiply. And it's not on here, so let's add it. Each. Every. Okay? Each, every, per. All of those words mean to multiply. So the 8 is going to be multiplying by the x, right? 8x, 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 not 6x. And it says that they use 2 jars from one of the boxes. What does the word use mean? Are you adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing? Subtracting, estás usando, so it's subtract, take away, estás quitando. So the answer is C. Okay? Each box has 8, and you use 2. So 8x minus 2. Problem 49. 5 more than twice the number of goals. All of those keywords I just told you about. Okay? What does twice mean? Times 2, so 2x. Right? Let me write it better. 2x. And if I said more than, the word then, you flip them. Right? So the 2x goes first, and the 5 goes second. Okay, so that's one of my equations, not minus. Okay? And it's not 2y is 2x. And it's not minus. So the answer is A, because it says in total, they scored 44 goals. That's why they said y plus x equals 44 in total. The answer is A. Number 56. Okay? They tell you right here that 7-inch plates goes with the x and 12-inch plates goes with the y. So 7 goes with the x, 12 goes with the y. Not that 12 goes with the x. Right? 12 goes with the x? No. So it's this one, this one, this one, or this one. But it's talking about inches, right? So this is inches, this is inches. This has to be inches. This is inches, this is inches, this has to be inches. So which one is talking about inches? 140 inches, not 15 inches. Okay, 15 is the plates. So the answer is C. All right, let's do the last one, number 32 in the front. We have to make the equations first before you solve it. So that's why it was very important for us to practice writing them first. Okay? This one says the first customer paid $12 for 14 postcards and 5 large envelopes. So 14 postcards plus 5 large envelopes equals $12. I'm going to say that the postcards is my X and the envelopes is my Y. Okay? So then the next equation, the second customer paid $24.80 for 10 postcards, that's X, and 15 large envelopes, that's Y. So 10X plus 15Y equals the total, which is $24.80. Okay, and once we have the equations, we can graph them in Desmos, see where they cross. We want to know where they cross. Okay, And we want to know, the question is asking for what is the cost of each large envelope. X's or Y's? Which one is the large envelopes? My X's or my Y's? My Y's. Look, 15 large envelopes. I told you we were going to use that for Y, and envelopes is the Y, so they're asking us for the Y. Okay, so we're going to graph it in Desmos. Everybody pause the video, graph it in Desmos, and go find the answer. Okay, so once we put it in Desmos, this is what it looks like. And we need to touch where they cross, where they both cross. This is going to be, oops. This is going to be your X. That's the, what was it? Postcards. X is the postcards, and this is Y, your envelopes. So each envelope is $1.42, and that should have been your answer, which is A. Okay, let's go to the back page. For problem 17, what you should have done on the mock exam, if you didn't do it, you were supposed to put both of these in Desmos, so you add 2 tables. Okay? You fill the tables with the points given. Okay? Then you graph all of the answer choices. So you're going to graph this one, this one, this one, and this one. Graph all answer choices. And the correct answer will be the line that goes through all of the points. Okay, so you guys are going to do that one by yourselves. Vas a poner las dos tablas en Desmos, vas a poner todas las respuestas y cuál de ellas pasa por todos los puntos. Okay, and then let me see. Growth or decay is down here at the bottom. These notes go with this problem and this problem. So use those notes. And then these notes up here, vertical is on the outside. Outside. And horizontal is on the inside. So I want you to use these notes up at the top to do problem 11 and 20. So go ahead and pause the video and do all of those problems, and let's see if we get the same answer. Okay, so really quickly, you should know how to do number 17. I'm not going to tell you again. It says right here exactly how to do it. Problem number 11 is asking for this, right? So if I look at my notes up here, they're asking for this. It either went up or it went down. So you need to figure that out, and if it went down, how much, and then that's your number. Okay? And then number 20, they gave you something in the inside. So that would be this. In the inside, that's 1/4, right? 1/4. So it's in the middle of 0 and 1. It's a fraction, okay? And then you can also graph it and figure out whether it was a reflection over the x-axis or a reflection over the y-axis. You can graph that. Lo puedes poner en la calculadora. Down here, it says half. Okay? Which one of these inside means half? La mitad. ¿Cuánto dice? ¿Cuál es la mitad? And then for 31, it says increased. Increased 3.25%. So if I change 3.25% to a decimal, that's what it is. And it says increased, so I'm adding to 1. So this needs to be added to 1. Which one of these means that you added to 1? Okay? You can also put this answer, the answer choices in Desmos, and look at the table to see which one is giving you half every time.